welcome everybody to this fabulous Monday night. This is Proctor Rails versus Duluth East. It's our first league game. Again, I do hang out by myself, so if you catch me singing, sorry, not sorry. Alright, looks like we are starting with Rodberg centering Hoops and Tallarico, and Matthew and O'Connell are on D. Here we go. Duluth East wins it back, gets it to neutral, dumps it in. Matthew along the boards. East takes it away. Takes a quick shot on Colt. A lot of traffic up front, knocked into the corner. East back to the point, steps, takes a shot, blocked by Hoops. East still with it around the circle, takes a quick shot up into the netting. Like Burke centering Augustine, and Elliott. It's like Elliott with it along the boards, bringing it in. Elliott tried to pass back to Jahola. Jahola along the boards gets it right to East. East passing up. There is not going to be anybody there. It's going to be an icing. It's Jahola and Hubbard that are our D. Elliott back to Jahola. Jahola takes a shot, blocked in traffic. East tries to whip it up. Hubbard with it, passes up. East on it, gets it knocked away by Burke in the corner. Wraps around the other corner. Jahola decides to go back the other way. East having to regroup. Center ice pass up and over a glove. Hubbard poking at it. Jahola with it now. Flips it forward to Elliott all by himself. Elliott takes a shot, block, gets his own rebound, tries to wrap around, isn't able to get it. Enough room to get it around. Rodberg in the corner with it. Someone passed to Rodberg. I don't know, that was Haugston. Rodberg tried to center it to Dunbar. O'Connell steps up. Dunbar pestering. Down at the feet, O'Connell with it. Center. Sorry. Dunbar with it, brings it in. Oh, it's in! Dunbar scores! Way to go, Westy. Just a quick dump in. All right, out there we have Rodberg centering Dunbar and Borman with Matthew and O'Connell on D. East with it, passes it up. East gets it in. O'Connell, Borman wasn't even out there, I didn't think. Borman tries to sandwich. O'Connell with it. Tried to hit Borman, couldn't get there. East quick pass intercepted by Tallarico. Jahola tries to step up to save it. Behind the net, Tallarico. Burke now in the corner. East tips it forward. Hubbard takes it away. Burke with it. Hits Hoops. Brings it in. Tried to do a drop pass, gets it to Tallarico, shot was just wide. Jahola trying to get at it, his stick being held. Burke takes a shot at the point. Tallarico tries to get it to the point, blocked. Burke with it along the boards. Burke poking it away. Tries to, I don't know what's going on there. Nice intercept, but that's going to be an ice. Rodberg taking the face off. East knocks it back to O'Connell. Steps takes a shot. Rodberg pinching his guy along the boards. Haugeston getting knocked off. Elliott chips it back to O'Connell. O'Connell over to Matthew. Matthew takes a shot. Matthew regrouping. Rodberg pressuring. East with it. Over to O'Connell. Rodberg tried to center pass, but nobody was there. Matthew tries to keep it in. O'Connell tries to intercept that pass. They can't connect. East takes a quick shot on Colt. Gets knocked out. A little too much oomph, and it's going to be an icing. Burke taking that face off. It's like Jahola swung it around to Borman. Borman over to Burke, but couldn't connect. East with it now. Dunbar pestering. East around to the point. We got Jahola on it. Dumps it back in. Borman with it. Tries to get around and be fancy. East taking it. Dumps it in. Jahola battling behind the net. East comes out with it. They go around the other way. Jahola still pestering. East along the boards. The ice is slippery. That's offsides. We're gonna go all the way down. Hardy says all the way down. Rodberg with it, back pass, no one was there. East with it, center. They get it in. Jahola pinches, pass right out front, Hoops intercepts that one. Up to Tallarico, excuse me. Tallarico dumps it in. On net, East takes it away from their goalie along the boards, they have it. Hubbard with a check. Matthew takes it away, spins back. Matthew's still with it. Uses the boards, tried to get Tallarico. They end up knocking it back. It's going to be an icing. Burke took that face off. East wins it. They get it behind their net. Back to the point to Matthew. Dumps it in top circle. O'Connell pokes it away. East is able to dump it in, but it's offsides. Burke won it back. Nobody was there to step up for it. Burke with it now. Passes over to Haugeston. Still with it. Gets it in and around. With it, takes a shot. Dig, poke, goalie covers. Burke wins it to Haugeston. Back to O'Connell. Over to Matthew. Takes a shot. Just wide. O'Connell with it. Back at the line again. Dumps it around to Haugeston. Haugeston circling. Back to O'Connell. Shot over to Burke, but it was just wide. Burke tries to get it over to Matthew. It's intercepted. Haugeston and O'Connell with a pinch. Haugeston knocks it out. Well, ref took it, so it's still in. Right at the feet. Matthew with it now. Gets it in, takes a shot. Ooh, it's just sitting there. East passes it up. Rodberg with it. Gets it poked away. Hubbard on it. Regrouping to Jahola. Jahola tried to hit Borman. Oh boy. This brings me back. Rodberg won that. Shot on Colt. Kicked into the corner. Hubbard along the boards. Shot at the point. Glove saved by Colt. Cool. I want to sing so bad. I'll control myself. Rodberg at the face-off. Wins it back to Hubbard along the boards. Swings it around to Dunbar. East intercepts. Now Hubbard with it again. Up to Borman, who's able to tip it out. East gets it in. Take a shot up and over the boards. Dunbar tries to knock it out. Can't get it out. Off of Borman's shin guards. East gets it in. Jahola in the corner battling. Rodberg in there too. They were going to swing it around the other way. Hubbard knocks it up. Rodberg with it, sends it for an ice. Rodberg was out there, the face-off, couple shots on Colt. Oh, that's Burke, excuse me. Burke out there. Whips it around to Matthew behind the net. Breaks over to Hoops. Back to the point. East takes a shot. I think it tipped up into the netting. Burke wins it back to Matthew. Quick pass, tried to hit Tallarico. East takes a shot. Burke with it behind the net. Tries to get it out, gets it up. Center ice. Gets it in, gets sandwiched. Tallarico with it along the boards. Back to O'Connell. Dumps it back. Tallarico's gonna swing it back the other way. East behind the net. O'Connell keeps it in. East gets it out. Matthew with it. Up to Hoops, who tips it up, so it's not an icing. Hoops pinching behind the net. Rodberg with it, dumps it back. Center ice pass, looked like Haugesson broke that up. Tallarico. Hubbard's gonna bring that in. Gets it in, shot from the top circle, knocked it in the corner, gets his own rebound. East with it now. Jahola intercepted that pass. Burke, no, I don't know what kid that is. Haugesson battling in the corner. Colt's gonna play it over to Jahola. Jahola's gonna dump it up to Haugesson. No icing, doesn't make it that far. Elliott along the boards. Still with it, gets pinched. Over to Haugesson. East takes it away. East with it. Sorry, gets it in. Colt goes and plays that one. Up to Rodberg. Rodberg center ice. Gets it in, taken away, but then we got Haugesson, takes a shot. Rodberg tries to get it. Elliott now up top the circle, takes a shot. Glove saved by Coley. Sorry. Burke takes the face off. Matthew with it. O'Connell now up to Dunbar, who tipped it. It's going to be an icing. Burke wins it back to the point. Oh, that was off. Burke with it now. Dumps it in. Burke behind the net. Over to O'Connell. Tries to hold the line. Hops right over. Ooh, that was a nasty. Dunbar to Matthew. Matthew tries to chip it up. East takes it away. Dunbar in the corner. O'Connell. East. Burke with it, now whips it around to Dunbar. Tries to flick it forward. Oh my gosh, that was scary. Shot from the point, just wide. East with it. Sorry. Little screen, trying to pay attention. Gets pinched. Ooh, we got a little extracurricular in the back here. These two. That one's mine. What do we got? Lovely. So we're going to do 5-on-5. I'm going to make sure my time is the same. We're going to go center. Okay. Rodberg took that face off. East, I believe, won it back into their zone. Stuck at his feet. Rodberg tries to tip it forward to Hoops. Rodberg still with it. Dumped into the corner. Hoops pestering. Hubbard poking at it. Still pestering. Jahola flips it forward. Hoops on it now. East with it, center ice. Poked away by Hubbard. Hoops tries to chip it out. No icing, not enough oomph. Right at the line. We don't have anybody there to hold it. Hubbard pinching. Jehola dumps it back. Hubbard on it now. Hubbard over to Tallarico. Tallarico chips it in. They dump it in. Looks like Matthew on it. Bringing it up. East takes it away. Tallarico on it. Now knocks it off a shin guard. Tallarico dumps it down and in. Right out front, Haugesson tries to take it, but weren't able to. It bounced into the corner. Burke on it. East ends up with it. Gets it in. Dumps it around. Elliott with it. Elliott's still with it. Dumps it in. Pinching in the corner. Haugesson. Nice check there, bud. O'Connell keeps it in. O'Connell pestering. Where is it? All right. So that's the end of one. You see Proctor's 1, Duluth East is 0 shots. Proctor has 10, Duluth East has 8. I'm going to mute it for a few, and then I will be back at the beginning of the second. All right, starting the second. Both of the coincidental minors are out, so we are, again, 5-on-5, nobody in the box. Just waiting for Coop to get set up. Rodberg won that face-off. Shot kicked into the corner by Colt. That's a lot of cuz. Oh. Hoops pressuring at the line. Rodberg around the back. Decides to go the other way. Nope, we're going to go back. Tallarico with it. Tried to chip it to Hoops. East dumps it in, just wide. Jehola over to Hoops. Hoops up to Rodberg. Rodberg over to Tallarico. Takes a quick shot, kicked into the corner. Hoops there. Tallarico taps at it, still on it, dumps it into the corner. Hoops behind the net. East ends up with it. Tallarico tips it back in. Hubbard holds the line. Jehola center ice, tried to hit Hubbard. East dumps it in and around. Jehola with it. Tip to Tallarico, tried to get it to Rodberg. We're gonna get it up and out of play. Burke taking that face off with Elliott and Haugesson. East behind their net. Trying to break, but Burke's on it. East decided to go the other way. Tip to center, we got Matthew on it. Over to O'Connell. East decides to knock it in, Matthew's there. Tried to get it up to Elliott. We're gonna do a lot of monkey in the middle, I feel. It should have been an offsides. Haugesson over to O'Connell, gets it taken away, shot by East, saved by Colt. Burke wins it back, nobody there. East takes a quick shot and another shot, blocked by Colt, cover. A lot of extracurriculars in the corner. Back to the point, blocked by Elliott. Elliott chips it up. It's going to be an icing. There's a lot of stoppages in this game. Burke with it up to Elliott. Elliott gets around. Trying to regroup, gets it to Burke. Burke dumps it in. East with it. Brings it back the other way. Cross ice. Hubbard with it. Quick stop behind the net. Tries to break. East passes it to Elliott. Haugesson with it. Tries to dump it in. Hubbard knocks it in. Behind the net we got Haugesson. Still with it. Rodberg with it now. Top of the circle. Drop pass to Hubbard. Wasn't ready. Haugesson. Back to Hubbard. There's a lot of slap going on. Rodberg with it. Up to Jehola, who hit the boards. Neutral, Rodberg knocks at that one. Hubbard on it. East with it. Borman blocked that pass. Hubbard with it. Has to wait for Borman to get out. Didn't, and it's offsides. Burke taking the face off. Wins it back to O'Connell. O'Connell dumps it in. Borman along the boards takes a quick shot just wide of the net. Matthew on it at the point, dumps it in. Tried to hit Dunbar. East with it. O'Connell intercepts that pass. It's going to be an icing. No. Oh gosh, Colt. O'Connell along the boards, up to Borman, tries the tip. Burke, East gets it. Thought they flicked it out. Matthew behind the boards, East ends up taking it, knocked right out front, hopped up into Colt's glove, and he saves it. Borman knocks that out. Dunbar chasing it down. Borman tries to hold it and is able to keep it in. Dunbar pressuring behind the net. Matthew holds the line. Dunbar ends up with it. Matthew keeps it in. Burke on it. Takes a quick shot. Dunbar pestering behind. Burke and Dunbar along the boards. East ends up with it. Borman poking at it. Gets past O'Connell. Shot right on Colt. O'Connell pokes it. Tallarico. Nope. Yes, that is Tallarico. East with it. Gets it in. Shot, kick saved by Colt into the corner. Right out front. O'Connell, it's at your feet. Colt's gonna cover. Rodberg takes the face off. Tallarico ends up with it. He's still on it. Takes a shot just wide. Jahola knocks it up. Jahola along the boards. Hoops tries to tip it. Hubbard pressuring. Hoops is at your feet. Back to the point. They step, take a quick shot. Up and over, hits glass. Hoops on it. Tips to Tallarico. Tallarico gets to Rodberg. Rodberg dumps it in. Rodberg in the corner getting pinched. Hoops pushing. Hoops rattles it around along the boards. Knocks his guy off. Jahola dumps it back in. Hubbard steps. Knocks it back. Tallarico on it. Tried to hit Jahola. Gets past him. East passes over. That's it. Hubbard knocks it away. East gets it in. Elliott with it. He's got Haugeston. Gets it picked. Haugeston on it. East passes up to the neutral. Gets around Jehola. Knocked off. O'Connell tried to get in there. O'Connell along the boards. Burke. Oh boy. We just need to control it. Burke up to Elliott. Burke with it. Takes a quick shot. Haugeston, that's going to be an icing. Barely. Looks like we have Borman out there centering Dunbar and Rodberg. That's weird. East with it. Matthews pushing him out. Rodberg pokes it away. A lot of sticks flying around. East along the boards gets it to their point. A lot of traffic out front gets blocked. Dunbar poking at it. Rodberg tries to get it out. East intercepts it. Right out front, nobody there. Colt tries to bounce it out. I don't think he got a stick on that. Matthew looking, there's nobody there. Rodberg spins it around. Dunbar tries to get it out. Should be an offsides. Rodberg back to taking the face off. East wins it back. They dump it in. Colt stops it behind the net. Matthew trying to poke at it. East takes it. Oh my gosh, thank God Colt was on that one. East in the corner. Still with it out front. Borman tries to poke at it. Colt covers. Burke wins it back to Hubbard behind the net, tips it around to Tallarico, but it gets to the point. Burke tries to tip it up. Hoops on it now. Hoops tries to get it to Tallarico. East tips it in. Colt steps out to play it. Jehola behind the net. Tried to hit Hoops, gets it to their point. They step, take a shot. Glove saved by Colt. Burke wins it back. Hubbard along the boards, pestering. Burke takes it. East, Hubbard. Hubbard whips it around to the other side. Jehola's like, no, we're going to go this way. Burke with it. Tried to hit Hoops. We're able to get it out. Tallarico poking at it. Able to get it in. Ooh, collision. That was a big hit. He'll feel that in the morning. What's that? Mighty Ducks saying, that's a hard hit into the boards. Hard check into the boards. It wasn't in the boards, it was center ice. All right, Rodberg with it now. Back over to Jehola. Jehola dumps it in. Hoops with it along the boards, getting pinched. Right out front, Tallarico turns. Shot, but it's just wide. Rodberg regrouping, looking, doesn't see anything. Passes to Jehola. That's kept in. Dumped into the corner. Rodberg along the boards. East pokes at it. O'Connell now. Over to Tallarico. Where is it? Oh, it's down here. Ha ha ha. Bounces over everybody. East along the boards. Matthew ends up with it. Rodberg and Matthew. Woo! East right out front, can't control it. O'Connell pokes at it. That's going to be an offsides. Settle down there, Scooter. O'Connell back to Matthew. Tipped it to Elliott, gets it in. Goalie steps and plays it. Icing. Elliott looks like he's going to take the face off. Haugeston and Burke are wings right now. Elliott wins it back to Matthew. Takes a shot at the point, blocked into the corner. Burke tying guy up. Still on it, takes a shot. Haugeston, oh, he had the whole back door wide open. Couldn't get a stick on it. Burke still poking at it. Haugeston ends up with it around the corner. Still with it along the boards. Haugeston ends up with it. Burke had a little stick on it. O'Connell keeps it in, tips. East on it, tips it out. Matthew with it. Cross ice pass to Haugeston, Burke, excuse me, who tips it in. East with it. Matthew with it behind the net. Up to Elliott. Elliott gets it in. Around the net. Still with it. Back to the point. Jehola takes a quick shot just wide. Hubbard loses it. Rodberg on it. Dunbar gets his pocket picked. Gets around Rodberg. Takes a shot. Glove saved by Colt. Rodberg takes the face off. Jehola along the boards. East with it back to their point. They step, take a shot through traffic. East with it along the boards. Now in the corner. Pass right out front. Jehola takes that one away and starts to go up with it. Jehola dumps it in on net. Huge rebound. Borman tries to get on it. Back to Hubbard. Hubbard steps, takes a shot. Tipped by Rodberg. Blocker saved by goalie. Rodberg pinching his guy off. Dunbar with it. Dumps it in. Borman and Rodberg are trying to go. East with it. O'Connell tips that one. They have to regroup. Jahola behind the net. Whips it up. Nobody there. Nobody there. Rodberg with it. Tips it up. Glove save by number 12. D to D.
Get up there.
O'Connell pokes that one away. O'Connell hit Haugeston. East now gets it in. Behind the net. Burke on it. Burke up to Hoops. Sorry, I don't know why the lighting keeps offsides. Well, there's 0.9 left on the clock. Just a quick drop. All right, so that's the end of 2. Looks like shots are in favor of Duluth East 20. Proctor has 16. Tied at 1. I'm going to mute. They're going to resurface, and I will be back at the beginning of the 3rd. All right, we are back, ready to start the third period. As you can see, it's tied 1-1. They added a few shots at the end of that period, so Proctor has 18, Duluth has 20. Hopefully a fire has been lit, and we get a little more oomph going. We have Rodberg out there centering Hoops and Tallarico. We have Matthew and O'Connell on D. Tallarico with it, dumps it in. Hoops pressuring, East ends up with it. Tallarico tries to take it away. Shot on Colt, kicked into the corner. Tallarico and Matthew. Matthew comes out with it. Still with it. Gets it poked away at the blue line. Tallarico with it. Back to Hoops. Takes a quick shot right in the guts. A little more oomph, it looks like. Burke out there with Haugeston and Elliott. East sticking with it. Elliott still on it. Takes a shot from the top of the circle, blocked in traffic. East bounces it forward, goes right past O'Connell. Matthew with it along the boards. Burke with it now. Brings it up. Takes a shot. A little bit more meat needed on that one. Goalie covers. Celadon, baby. Burke wins that back. Hubbard and Elliott. East along the boards. Johola tried to hold the line, wasn't able to. East with it now, gets it in. Hubbard and Johola along the boards. Johola whips it around. Hubbard hit. East takes a shot, Colt blocks it away. Colt's gonna go for tripping. Or someone, oh, it was a high stick. Someone was a high stick. It wasn't Colt for tripping. Take that back. It's gonna be Haugeston. It's gonna go sit for 2 minutes. Duluth East is gonna get a power play. Looks like this power play is going to consist of Tallarico and Hoops with Matthew and O'Connell. Tallarico won that back. East back to their point. They step, take a shot. Kicked up into the netting by Colt. O'Connell pushing against the boards. Matthew ends up with it, poking it around. O'Connell still battling. East with it along the boards. Back to their point. Takes a shot, saved by Colt. Matthew whips it around to their other point, dumps it back into the corner behind the net. East right out front. Colt gets his stick in there and pokes it behind. O'Connell pestering. Tallarico with it. Don't send it. It's going to be an icing. Now we got Rodberg and Elliott out there with Jahola and Hubbard on D. Jahola whips it around to their point. That was an icing. Not quite sure how my power play gets so off. Rodberg wins it. East gets it out. Gonna have to regroup. Back drop pass. Rodberg there to Proctor. Rodberg with it. Shot saved by goalie. Kicked into the corner. East using the boards. Everyone's going everywhere. Sent it for an icing. It's really hard when it gets really like right down below me. I can't really angle very well, and then I lose it, and then it gets lost and gone from there. East back to their point. Can't hold it in. They have to regroup. Colt's gonna cover. This power play is Rodberg and Borman for forwards, and then Jahola and Hubbard for D. Rodberg with it. Still with it. Shot on net, so it's not an icing. Rodberg staying low, pestering. Still pestering. Thought that almost went in. East with it now. Chips it forward. Jahola, still with it. Tips it forward to Borman. Tries to get it out. Stuck at the line. East with it. Steps, takes the shot. Colt's gonna cover. And Haugeston's out. Playing 5-on-5 again. We still need one more. Proctor math is hard. Burke and Dunbar and Borman forwards. East back to the point, takes a shot. Borman with it. Centers to Dunbar, dumps it in. East behind their net. Burke along the wall. Matthew with it at the line. Steps, takes a quick shot. Tipped up. O'Connell dumps it back in. Borman poking at it along the boards. Dunbar tries. Matthew with it, pokes it back. Burke to Borman. Borman dumps it in. In the corner, East. Borman tries to dive to knock it away, doesn't get to it. East brings it in. The corner, O'Connell. Dunbar chasing it down. Burke with it. Still with it. Takes a shot. Kick save into the corner by goalie. Along the boards. Hoops flies in there. East with it now. Dumps it in. Matthew behind the net breaks to Hoops. Hoops tries to hit Burke. Burke bounces back to Matthew. Over to O'Connell, gets his pocket picked. O'Connell with it, gets it to Hoops. D to D for East. He knocks it in, so it's not going to be offsides. Hoops on it now. Takes a shot. Saved by goalie. Tallarico on it now. Along the boards. Behind the net, we've got Rodberg. Tries to chip it out front. Tallarico whips it around. Hubbard takes a quick shot. Tipped in the corner. Jehola with it now. Shot. Saved by goalie. Looks like we got a little more momentum coming. Shots look like they're even at 25. Rodberg going in for a face-off. East behind their net. Breaks. Jehola able to knock it in. East whips it back around the other way. Jehola goes in and crashes. East with it. Jehola. Tallarico and East. Hubbard gets it in offsides. Come on, boys. Let's put one in. Berg taking the face off. East knocks it back into their zone, having to regroup. Burke bouncing. It's like Matthews able to dump it in. Elliott knocks it into the corner. Back along the boards. Elliott with it. Takes a shot. Just wide. East whips it around. Elliott. Elliott turns, takes a shot. Blocked in traffic. Gets it taken away. East dumps it in. Behind the net, Matthew. East with it along the boards. Not quite sure. I missed what happened. Looks like Matthew's gonna go sit for a couple minutes. Oh, the other one's going too? Okay, so we're gonna get a couple coincidentals. What's that? What's going on? Okay. Coincidental minors. Roughing on East, slashing on Proctor. Looks like we got Rodberg out there. East wins it back to the point, takes a shot, blocked by Haugeston, I believe. I didn't see, I wasn't looking at my screen. Rodberg with it. Looking to Jehola, tries to tip it up to Haugeston. Behind the net, Rodberg ends up taking that pass, shot on net, goalie covers. Rodberg wins that back to Jehola, dumps it along the boards. Is able to keep it in at the line, dumps it back in. Borman pinching along the boards. Rodberg comes out with it, still with it, takes a shot up and it hits netting. Oh, wrong side. 50-50 chance. East wins it back. Dunbar applying pressure along the boards. Rodberg taps his guy. Dunbar with it at his feet. Rodberg stepping up. Borman poking at it. East still with it, gets it up. That looked like an offsides. Hubbard getting pinched. Jehola whips it around. They're not able to hold the line. Oh, hi. It's going to be an icing. Again, 50-50 chance. Did not get it on the first try. Burke taking the face off on this one. East wins it back. Goalie steps and plays it. O'Connell behind the net. Over to Jahola. No, yes. Jahola still with it. Up to Dunbar, who gets it poked out. Burke chasing after it. Drop pass to East. Borman tries to poke at it. East with it now. Brings it in. Jahola pushing out. No one's going to go behind in the corner. Oh, that was Borman. Shot by East, blocked in traffic. Hubbard with it now. Hubbard's got Burke with him. Burke along the boards. Tallarico now in the corner. Chipping for it. Hoops with it in the corner. Hoops still battling. Hubbard can't keep it in. It's going to be an icing. I'm not giving you a flash right now. I'm going to pick this corner. Looks like the Coincidental Miners are out of the box. Playing 5-on-5 again. And look at that, first try. Picked the right corner dot. Rodberg out there taking his face off. East wins it back into the corner. Hoops festering along the boards. Rodberg's able to keep it in. Tallarico pushing. Hoops tries to get it right out front. Nobody there. East there. Jahola steps up and reads that. Hoops in the corner. Knocks it behind the net. 12 for East is going to go. Hoops on it. Tries to pass out front. East is going to touch it. 12 is going to go for elbowing. So Proctor now has the power play. We'll keep it on this end. It's 12. All right, finally we have our power play. Oh, I guess it was a penalty kill we had earlier. Meh, whatever. We have 5, they have 4. 1 extra body for us. Looks like we got Burke centering Haugeston and Elliott, and someone's on defense with Matthew. Burke takes a swing and a misses. Back to Matthew at the point. Over to Burke along the boards. Crosses over to Rodberg. Rodberg back pass to Matthew, is able to keep it in, gets it taken away. No call on that one. East is going to ice it. That was a bit iffy. Pitch the right dot again. East wins it, and I'm not going to give you whiplash. Colt's going to play it, so there's no ice. Rodberg with it. Gets his pocket picked. Offsides. Where is it? There it is. Burke with it. Back to Matthew. And here we go. Matthew with it. Gets it in the zone. Top of the circle. Takes a shot. Ooh, just outside. Rodberg holds the line. Takes a shot. Tipped by Matthew into the corner. Burke with it now. Matthew at the top. Over to Rodberg. Rodberg steps. Oh, Elliott almost tried to tip it in, but it was a save by a goalie. You couldn't see it, I'm sorry. Looks like we're going with Unit 2, which is Foreman centering Hoops and Tallarico, and then we got O'Connell and Hubbard for D. Foreman wins it back. Hubbard now steps, takes a quick shot, blocked in traffic. East ends up with it. Hubbard knocks it away. They get it in. O'Connell along the boards, looking to set it up to Hoops. Come on, boys. Somebody going that way. Oh my gosh. What is going on? What the kerfuffle? Along the boards, nobody there. East with it. O'Connell tries to hold on to it. Someone's going for something. I didn't see it. Looks like Tallarico's going to go for slashing. So we don't have a power play. East will come out in 12 seconds, which means then Duluth East will be on the power play. I'm not even going to figure it out. Don't even want to figure it out. They will have a minute 48. Ooh, can I do that? Then I gotta remember to turn it on. Ooh, that could be tough. Rodberg pestering. We got Hubbard with it. He tries to use the boards. Gets it up to Rodberg. We got Rodberg and Elliott. Back pass, nobody there. Okay, so now East is on the power play. Look at me, I figured it out. Woohoo! Hubbard poking at it in the corner. Still pestering along the boards. East with it behind the net. Going around the circle, loses the line, so he has to regroup. Rodberg pestering on him, still on him. East regrouping. Elliott poking that pass. That looks like it's Jahola. Tries to hit Elliott. Gets blocked by East. Hubbard trying to tap at it. Someone. Elliott pestering center ice there. East having to regroup. And they get it in. Matthew rings it around. They can't hold the line. Rodberg with it. Spinorama using the boards up to Elliott. East over, and it went out of play. I think it went in their box. Neil says this corner, I'll pick that corner. Oh. So Duluth East still has 15 seconds left on their power play. Penalty kill, looks like we're going with Borman and Hoops for forwards. East wins it back. Borman pestering in the corner. Matthew with it, center ice. Chips it to Hoops, dumps it in. Penalty kill is done, so we're now skating 5-on-5 again. Matthew with it. Up to, tried to hit Borman, didn't get it, and it's going to be an icing. Finally, there's a whistle. I should have started my car, dang it. Rodberg at the face-off. East passes it back, wasn't able to connect with that one. Burke beats the guy along the boards, gets there first. Kicks it. We got Rodberg getting pinched. Elliott fighting in there, gets it. Rodberg and his feet. Back over to Burke. Steps, takes a quick shot just wide. Matthew along the boards bounces it back in. Behind the net, we got Burke in the corner. Over to Jahola. Flips it back to Burke. Rodberg keeps it in. East still on it. Shot on Colts. And the game's done. Since it's a league game, I'm not too sure how this is going to work. If we're doing overtime, if the game's done. Looks like we're playing bonus hockey. 5 minutes. Perfect. I can start my car. Hopefully it started. Look at that, it's 10 o'clock. Anyone else? Bedtime? Past my bedtime. Looks like shots. Proctor has 26, East has 25. Oh, we'll see how this goes. It's so quiet. I don't like how quiet it is. I believe our next game is Friday against Detroit Lakes. Yes. I think so. I don't know. I don't have the schedule in front of me and I can't exit out because then I will lose the game. I don't have anybody with me to talk, so. Alright, I'm just gonna mute until, no, I'll just keep it on. La-dee-da-dee-da. We're trying to figure out if it's 5 or 8. 5, 8, 8. No, I want to go to bed. We had to get some assistance from the crowd, Dave Riles, to let us know how much time to put up. Thanks, Dave. All right, 8 minutes of bonus hockey. And we pick Nickelback. New house on an episode of Cribs and a bathroom I can play baseball in. Tub big enough for 10 plus me. Rodberg's out there centering. Rodberg dumps it in. We got Elliott and Haugeston on wings for him. That's going to be an icing. I'm not going to spin it. No whiplash right now. Fist dot. In a big black jet with a bedroom in it. Gonna join the Mile High over 37,000 feet. Tour bus full of old guitars. Rodberg wins it back to Matthew. Over to Elliott and couldn't connect with that puck. East with it now, brings it up. Gets around Haugeston. Rodberg knocks him off. Haugeston with it now. Gets his pocket pick. Matthew slash. Matthew with it, brings it in. Quick shot, just wide. Oh, goalie almost bounced it back into the net. Oh! Matthew tries to hold the line, isn't able to. Elliott with it, feet. Rodberg bringing it in. Takes a shot. Glove saved by goalie. Fortune and fame, I'll even cut my hair and change my name. It's past my bedtime. This is what you get. Berg taking the face off. Tallarico along the boards, behind the net, loses the puck. East with it along the boards. Checked by Tallarico. Cover by goalie. We'll all stay skinny because we just won't eat. Oh, I started early. Whatever. Ooh. East with it. Hoops pinching them off. They dump it in. Jahola behind the net. East in the corner. Jahola pinching. Burke with it now. Got Tallarico at center. Tries to hit Hoops. Hoops gets tangled up. Can't keep it in. Oh, that was offsides. Oh, hold your horses, guys. It's a little late. Let's not do that. People got places to be, like in bed. Alright, we got Rodberg out there with Borman and Dunbar. I'll have the quesadilla. Borman knocks it in. East, Dunbar pestering along the corner boards. Passes back to O'Connell. Takes a quick shot. Dunbar! It was out of the outside of the net. East with it. Center ice. Gets it in. Knocked off by Rodberg. Matthew trying to pinch at it. O'Connell with it. Uses the boards to get it out. East on it. Matthew with it. Matthew brings it in. Gets his pocket picked along the boards. Nobody there to help out. East along the boards. O'Connell takes a shot into the corner. Rodberg in the other corner. Poke, 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 comes out with it. Whips around. Into the other corner. O'Connell steps, takes a shot. Glove saved by goalie. Burke wins that face-off back. Elliott taking it away. Haugeston still with it. East pokes it away. Colt plays it up. Not sure where. Lost it. Lost it down below. Hubbard with it. Behind the net. Puts the skids on and says, nope, we're going to go this way. Whoa! Slap, 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 slap. La, 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 la. Carter, Jahola. Elliott up to August. No, that was Burke. I don't know. Kids, names, numbers, people. It's my bedtime. My eyes are tired. Augustin pressuring. Nope, that's Burke. Gotta keep everyone on their toes. Oh, Elliott intercepts that pass. Shot. Oh, get it up. No, we missed the net. Burke gets it just wide. Right in the corner. No, 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 no. Okay. Calm down, Paige. Settle down. Rodberg taking the face off. Wins it back. Still with it. dumps it into the corner. Behind the net, we got Tallarico, tries to hit up front, nobody there. Rodberg with it, turns and spins, can't get any beef on it. Tallarico still pestering. Matthew with it now. It's gonna regroup behind the net. Tries to hit Tallarico. It's not gonna be an icing because it was tipped. Hoops flying in there like a bat out of you-know-what. Tallarico along the corner. Hoops pinching. Rodberg along the boards, gets it back to O'Connell. O'Connell steps, takes a shot, blocked in traffic. Tallarico along the boards. Still with it. Back to Matthew. Steps, takes a shot. Just wide. Tallarico backhands into the goalie. Whoa, guys. Like I said, it's bedtimes. Berg's gonna take the face off. East wins it, Dunbar on it. Hubbard steps, takes a quick shot just wide. Jahola turns, Riley Burke on it, takes a shot, tipped into the corner. Dunbar wasn't able to get there quick enough. La 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 la. Hubbard racing back, pokes it away. Still on it. East with it, takes a shot on Colts. Jahola, now we got Burke on it. Burke brings it in, wraps around, blocker save. Foreman knocks it into the corner. Keep your head, buddy. Dunbar tries to get it into the corner. East on it now, bringing it up. Shot into the behind. That works. Hubbard uses the boards, gets it up to Dunbar. Dunbar doesn't have anybody. Takes a quick shot, glove saved by goalie. Rodberg taking the face off. Oh, sorry. East with it. Haugeston poking at it. Matthew tries to keep it in. East beat him, so it's not an icing. Knocked into the corner, along to the point, back into the other corner. Matthew applying pressure. Rodberg knocking it back. O'Connell pinching. We look tired. Everyone looks tired. I'm tired. Are you tired? At least you're in the comforts of your home. Matthew with it. Up to Elliott. Elliott gets taken down and they're going to go on a penalty. Okay, so I'm gonna sync my time with the time. It's getting 2 minutes for hooking. Looks like Proctor called a timeout. And I'm gonna mute until we start again. So Duluth is going to play the rest of this shorthanded. We got Burke out there with Rodberg and Elliott and Matthew and Haugeston. Not sure who's playing what position, but we got 5. Matthew on it, dumps it over to Haugeston along the boards. Takes a quick shot, blocked in traffic. Matthew tries to step up and saves it. At the line, East on it now. Gets around Burke. Rodberg knocks it away. Shot was kicked into the corner. Matthew still battling. Burke with it now. Up to Haugeston. Rodberg trying to pinch through. Get onside. There you go. Haugeston steps, takes a shot, up and over. Matthew holds the line, takes a shot. It's going to be an icing. I think Rodberg just broke a twig. Cha-ching! Haugeston tries to hit Matthew. East intercepts that. Rodberg's poking it away. East has to get onside. Ooh, takes a shot on Colt. Knocked into the corner. Rodberg, Elliott. Nope, that's Burke. Up to Haugeston. Tipped. It's going to be an icing. That corner. Looks like we have Elliott out there with Hoops. Matthews tipped that up to Hoops. Hoops got it knocked away. Elliott on it, takes a shot. Glove saved by goalie. He's working, saving every day. Gotta get a break from the same old, same old. Rodberg knocks it into the corner. Elliott trying to get there. Elliott with it, takes a shot, covered by a goalie. Tempers are flaring and extracurriculars are happening. Nothing but a good time. Not much time. Rodberg wins it, tries to take a shot into the corner. Rodberg now behind the net. Matthew, no, that's Burke. Steps, takes a shot, up and over. Are we going to leave it as a tie? Yeah, I think we're going to leave it as a tie. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm going to go home and go to bed.